And that's our intro. Hello, everyone. We're here for the week 2 predictions. As you can see, there's people here. We got the mighty Quinn. Say hi.
What's up, people?
We got Glue Pie Walker eating. What are you eating? What are you eating there, Billy?
Potato pancake.
Potato pancakes. And then we have Sir Beatrix.
Yo.
There you go. So yeah, like I said, I was probably gonna do some of these this year. So we are. But first we got to talk about last week. So.
No, I'll be back though. I got pizza.
Yo, really? Okay. Well, he'll be back. We can talk about this in the meantime. So last week I went 7, 8, and 1 in my predictions. And yes, and I said and 1 because if you didn't know, the Steelers and the Browns tied. That is just one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen. Because Big Ben, what did he throw? 5 picks? 6 picks? Or 6 turnovers or some shit? He had 5 turnovers, 5 picks. Too many, exactly. That's something we didn't need. And E. Quinn here, he is a Jets fan, and the Jets absolutely smoked the Lions. What do you think about that?
Yeah, the Jets absolutely destroyed them the other day. Sam Darnold kind of threw me off guard with that first interception, but after that, he's pretty good. Their defense was also very good without safety Marcus May, so it's pretty satisfied.
I didn't even know he wasn't playing. It's interesting. And what else? Oh yeah, we could talk about Sunday Night Football with the Packers. If you didn't know what happened, Aaron Rodgers went down. He came back with one leg and made an epic 20-point comeback to beat the Bears. That was actually pretty insane. Billy, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say, you want to just go in order for the teams?
No, I pick random games that I feel like talking about, and then I talk about them. I don't go in order.
Aaron Rodgers pulled a Brock Lesnar last week. Leaves on a fucking stretcher and then comes back into the game to win it. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, and also, there's one other game I want to talk about. Buccaneers Saints. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Where did that come from?
Fitzmagic.
He threw 417 yards and 4 touchdowns and had a rushing touchdown. That's insane. I don't know where that came from.
Best game of his career.
He's the smartest man in the NFL.
Yeah, you know he went to Harvard? Did you know that? I feel like
good
everyone
first
fucking
year,
knows
gets
that.
Big contract and then stops.
Yeah.
He did the same thing with the Jets.
Now here's the question I actually want to ask you guys. Nick's not here though. I mean Beatrix, shit. If Ryan Fitzpatrick wins week 2, do you think he stays as the starter, or does Jameis Winston come in after week 4?
You got it. If he plays the same way he did, you got to keep him as a starter. You don't take someone that hot off.
I think if he throws 5 picks, he still remains a starter. Dirk Cutter does not like Jameis Winston and has said that Jameis Winston does not have the job when he comes back. So it's worth monitoring if Winston will actually be the starter when he comes back. But I think he has a fair chance of winning that starting job back because Ryan Fitzpatrick, as we know, has been very up and down in his career.
All right, very interesting. That's an interesting approach. I actually didn't know that he didn't like him. All right, well, let's get into the week 2 predictions. I guess Beatrix is going to be a little behind. We'll have to catch him up to speed once he returns.
All right, first game, Ravens-Bengals.
Okay, hold on. Slow the fuck down here, all right? First game up, we have Ravens-Bengals. So, I don't know how we're going to do this in order here, so I guess I'll go first with my prediction, and then I'll go down the list that the party was in, which is E. Quinn, Billy, and Beatrix. So we'll go in that order. So first up, we have Ravens, we have Bengals, and the Ravens just absolutely destroyed the Bills last week. But then again, you had Nathan Peterman, and the Bengals, their defense. What the fuck was that guy's name? Fedulum, or whatever his name was. He had like 12 tackles and a forced fumble for the win last week. That was pretty insane. But you know what? Like, that Ravens defense was absolutely unstoppable, even though it was Nathan Peterman. But I think they're just warming up, and they're only going to get better. So I am going to take the Bengals. No, fuck, I'm an idiot. The Ravens. I'm going to take the Ravens.
Wow, nice one.
I'm going to take the Ravens to win week 1. So, who's next? Eric, what do you got here? Ravens or Bengals?
Right, so my prediction, I'm going to give you a quick little stat line here. LaShawn McCoy only ran for I think, like what, less than 25 yards
Ravens
last game.
Bengals.
His name, he didn't even, I didn't even hear his name at all.
Yeah. So, but the Bills are playing from behind most of the time.
True.
My prediction is that Joe Mixon's going to rush for over 100 yards on the ground. Andy Dalton's going to throw 3 touchdowns, and the Bengals are going to win that game against the
Whoa.
Ravens.
Okay.
So I have the
alright.
Bengals against the Ravens in Thursday Night Football.
Am I up?
Yes.
I don't think Andy Dalton could throw a ball to AJ Green in one-on-one coverage. So, Andy Dalton's trash. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Wow. Okay. All right. And then
Yeah,
I guess we'll wait for Sir Beatrix to make his return, and we'll ask him because I do not feel like editing that much. Next up,
Fucking
we have-
lazy bum.
thank you. We have Panthers and we have Falcons. This is actually a really interesting game. Because Luke Kuechly got hurt and Greg Olsen got hurt, and I think Cam Newton got hurt. Someone else got hurt on that offense. I don't remember who. There was a third name. I know Kuechly got hurt, but I think he's okay. I don't know. Greg Olsen's gonna be out a while.
He's expected.
And then there was a third one.
Month.
Yeah, and as for the Falcons, they lost Keanu Neal and Deion Jones. So that's big. You know, they're pretty big. I don't know. It's actually tough. But you know what? They are at home. First home game of the year. I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I think I'm gonna go with them.
If my prediction is going to be based on one thing, if Matt Ryan can throw Julio Jones the ball in the red zone, they'd actually win some games. Because that game last year against the Eagles was atrocious. So until I see Matt Ryan throwing the ball to Julio Jones in the red zone, I'm going to have to go with the Panthers.
All right.
All right, my turn. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think the best D lines in the league.
Who, the Panthers?
Yep, I think
Mhm.
Zeke only had like 60 yards, right? Am I correct?
Something like that. I mean, I had him in fantasy. He didn't do that good.
Did not.
He had a lot of receptions towards the end of the game.
I think the Falcons are going to try to get Devontae Freeman and Kevin Coleman at the ball, but they're not going to do anything. And I think the Panthers are going to win 14-6.
14. Wow, he's predicting scores too. All right.
I like
Beatrix.
Yeah, the Patriots are going to win it all.
Okay, that's irrelevant right now. Beatrix, 2 things. First off, Ravens Bengals. Who do you think will win that game?
I got the Ravens winning big.
Ravens winning big.
Joe
And
Flacco,
who do you?
very elite.
Oh my
Very
God.
elite.
And Panthers Falcons. Who do you think wins that game?
Yeah, I think the Falcons win it. I think
That's what I was saying.
Matt Ryan has a bounce back game. I think Julio Jones finally gets in the end zone.
All right.
Like going back to my prediction that I said before Beatrix came back, it was as long as once Ryan gets Julio Jones the ball, then I'll start rooting for the Falcons. But until then, the offense is nowhere near where it should be.
Alrighty.
I think Matt Ryan's red zone percentage to Julio Jones is less than like 10%. It's insane.
Yeah, it's something small. Colts,
something minuscule.
Redskins. This is interesting. Because Andrew Luck was driving down the field towards the end of the game last week, and then Jack Doyle sucks and kind of fucked it up, in my opinion. So,
Yeah, he did.
however, Alex Smith, you know what they say. All he does is win. All he does is win. And I don't like Alex Smith right now because he's on the Redskins.
Yeah,
'Cause
not
I'm
in
a
the
Giants
playoffs.
fan. That's true, not in the playoffs. This is tough. I'm going to go with the Redskins winning this game. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Eric, who do you got?
What's your prediction of the Redskins?
Redskins play the Colts in Washington.
In Washington. All right. So the Colts secondary is absolutely atrocious. I
They do suck.
can't name one player in their secondary. Alex Smith is a guy who's been known to stretch the field a little bit. Jordan Reed, Jameson Crowder, Josh Doxson, Chris Thompson. I feel this is going to be a very pass-heavy game for the Redskins until they get up and then they'll get the ball to Adrian Peterson. So I'm predicting a blowout of the Colts by the Redskins because
I agree with Eric.
Colts defense is atrocious.
Redskins blowout?
Alex
Alex
Smith
Smith
probably
is so
gonna-
good at game managing.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Noted.
they just
We're all
shut
going
up.
Redskins? Okay, we could all go Redskins.
All
Let's do
Redskins.
it. We're all in on the
Oh,
Redskins.
I will say this.
You will say this.
Joe Flacco's not elite. Got it. Let's go.
He's the most elite. But what's it? The Redskins played the Cardinals with shitty Sam Bradford.
They do have a good defense, though.
And now they're going up against Andrew Luck, who's actually a good quarterback. They got T.Y. Hilton. That's really it.
Could be a high-scoring affair, in my
Okay.
opinion. We'll see. We'll see.
It could be a high-scoring affair as well, but I feel like that the Redskins are just going to score because that defense is atrocious, and unless that Colts defense finds a way to shut down, specifically Jordan Reed. I think Jordan Reed's going to have an amazing week. He'll probably break over 100 yards.
All right, next game we have here is Texans-Titans. Now, Marcus Mariota did get hurt, but I think he's okay now, right? It's Wednesday night, so we don't have all the info. You don't know? Well,
He's expected to play, but they're monitoring him. So if that's the case, Matt Castle will be the backup quarterback, which, in all honesty, he's not the worst backup quarterback in the league. He's one of the better ones. Not saying that he's anywhere near Marcus Mariota, but the Colts might, not the Colts, the Titans might still have a chance to put up some decent numbers with Castle under center. If Mariota
yeah, but you know what? They lost to the Dolphins, and as I said in Week 1's video, if any of you watched, probably not.
I've watched.
I said,
Gave it a dislike.
oh, thanks, man.
And gave it a dislike.
I said the Dolphins, in my opinion, will be the worst team this year, and they beat the Titans. So maybe the Titans are the
I
worst
don't
team
think
this
they'll
year.
be the worst team.
Texans have J.J.
The
Watt,
worst team in the NFL will be the Bills.
probably.
Will be the Bills. The
Um,
Bills will probably win one game if they're lucky.
Texans.
All right, can I just say this about
Texans
Matt?
have what?
I'm playing in the snow, which is really cool, but my team has red socks on it. It's pissing me off.
I'm gonna go with the Texans over the Titans because they have J.J. Watt, and he'll change the game completely.
And Whitney Merciless back.
Yes.
I think Deshaun Watson has a bounce back game.
Yeah,
I think he
I would
throws
say
it to
Deshaun
everyone but
Watson.
DeAndre Hopkins. I think Lamar Miller starts running the ball a little more. You know, our defense is just too. And with Tennessee's offensive line, I think Javon Clowney's going to throw every single one of
That's
them.
right, Javon Clowney too.
All right,
Yeah,
in
why
one
wouldn't you go
play.
Texans? Are we all going Texans?
I have to agree with you guys with the Texans. I think Deshaun Watson has a bounce back game. I feel like they use him more in the run game. Deshaun Watson, that is, in the run game.
I think Malcolm
Spread the
Butler's
field
going
a
to
little
shut
bit.
down DeAndre Hopkins. He's
I
going to finish
actually
with
have
3
DeAndre
fantasy
Hopkins
points.
Toasting him a couple times.
So who do you got, Eric? Texans, Titans,
Texans.
Texans. Billy, who do you got?
Texans.
And Nick, you also got Texans?
Yes, sir. Wait, who?
Alrighty. You got Texans or Titans?
Texans.
Edit that out. I'm Beatrix. I'm not Nick. Edit that out. Edit this out. God damn it.
All right, Beatrix. Beatrix chooses Texans.
And yes, Beatrix has the Texans. Indeed.
Okay.
Why are you talking in third person now?
Beatrix loves football.
Eagles, Bucks in Tampa Bay. You know the Eagles defense.
Beatrix.
All right, fine. Beatrix, you go first. Fine.
Well, I think with the someone else go first. Why would you put me on the spot?
I'm going first. Okay. So Eagles pass rush has been unstoppable. Their defense was amazing. You know, their defense
Super
in the
Bowl
first week, Super Bowl champs. They proved it all. Nick Foles definitely still preparing for this week. Battle of the backups. So I think I'm gonna go with the Eagles taking this one, and they will go 2-0.
All right, here's my thing. Brent Grimes hurt with a groin injury. Vernon Hargraves just put on IR. They're gonna get burned, and they're gonna.
I
Get
did not
burned
know
bad.
that. I did not know that. So you're going with the Eagles?
Uh-huh.
What about you, Eric?
I think Zach Ertz goes for 45 fantasy points, easy. I
Wow.
think Mike Wallace gets open with that speed against backup cornerback.
Hmm.
I think Jay Ajayi gets a running game, and they got a good front seven. I'm not gonna lie, the Bucks. They worked on it a lot.
The Eagles are at home.
No, they're in Tampa.
They're in Tampa.
Oh, they're gonna get rained out by a hurricane. The game's not even gonna happen.
No, because the Hurricanes more in North Carolina, not really down all the way in Tampa.
I mean,
So,
that thing is
I
huge.
see this as being one of the one possession games this week. To be honest with you, Nick Foles, should have not won that game last week. The Cardinals mismanaged that entire game, and
Falcons.
they gave the Eagles a win. When I say the Cardinals, wow. When I say the Falcons,
Yeah.
the Falcons mismanaged
You're good.
that entire game. Nick Foles squeaked away with a win there that I don't think he was worthy of. Don't get me wrong, I still think Nick Foles could be a starter in the league, but after last week's performance, it's a little questioning. No Deshaun Jackson for the Buccaneers as of right now.
Did not know that.
Well, they do have Chris Godwin, who's
Mhm.
emerging as
and
a reliable
maybe
wide receiver.
if Dirk Cutter decides to stop being idiotic, he'll use Ronald Jones and they'll actually help the team. But I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles because,
Alrighty.
like Nick's,
I think that's an
Beatrix
obvious
said,
one.
There's so many problems with that secondary.
I'm gonna go against the group. I'm gonna say the Buccaneers.
Ooh,
course you are.
okay.
You're gonna
Fitzmagic does it
lose.
again. I think Fitzmagic
Wait.
does it again.
All right, I like that. I think he does it again, but I don't think they keep up with the Eagles because
Mhm.
their
I don't
defense
think they
is
can
too
guard
banged
Mike
up.
Evans.
Nick
I forgot
Foles
to mention-
better than he did last week.
I forgot to mention for the viewers that this is a friendly bet that the person with the lowest record is buying the person with the highest record each week a
Forgot
4 for 4. Did we all agree on this? We're all agreed on this, right? The 4 for 4?
Why
I
do we
agree.
do total record? Why do we do total record the entire season?
Because that's a whole season based on $4.35. Get out of here.
Eric's pretty home.
Okay, well then when he gets back, he owes someone a 4 for 4. Simple as that. Come on. Anywho, Steelers, Chiefs. Both had really explosive offenses. Week 1, James Conner proved that he's a good starter. Chiefs offense, Tyreek Hill can absolutely run past anyone.
But Big Ben's at home this week, right?
Big Ben is at home this week. That changes a lot.
That pretty much stirs up my pick for me right there. I'm taking the Steelers at home every time.
You're taking Steelers. I
it
think
looks
I
like
might go with the Steelers as well. I think I'm gonna.
Steelers secondary is trash. Nobody can. keep
Now
up with
here's a
Tyreek Hill on that
guy-
team. Tyreek Hill is gonna go off. Chiefs win it easy.
Is it because you have him in fantasy?
Of course.
A little bit, but I also think they can't guard Tyreek Hill. I don't think they have anybody there.
No one can guard Tyreek Hill. It's impossible. But
The
he's not
best
strong. He can't
defensive
get off the
player
press.
is the linebacker.
I think
okay.
it's going to be a close match. It's gonna be
It should be close. Should definitely be close. Two explosive offenses. Should be high scoring.
Because Pat Mahomes is a fucking animal.
So here's a guy with Pat Mahomes.
What do you got,
He's really
Nick? Who do you
poised
got?
in the
Beatrix.
pocket.
Beatrix. My mistakes.
Yeah, cut that out again. Fucking idiot.
Who
I
we
think
picking?
I'm gonna go with Steelers because even though Big Ben looked sloppy last week, it was in terrible conditions. He was on the road, and I don't think the Chiefs secondary. They lost Marcus Peters last offseason due to trade. We all know that.
And Eric Berry, I think is.
Eric Berry's still
he's-
hurt. Yep.
Is he not playing?
Still hurt. I think they're trying to see if he can play, but he's.
I don't think they're rushing it,
Probably
though.
not.
They keep
Yeah,
saying that they're
gonna
not
rush him
rushing it.
back.
I don't think he's gonna play. So
I
I
think
think
Eric
Antonio
Berry
Brown and
is,
Juju Smith get the best of the Chiefs. I don't think James Conner has a big day.
Interesting. All right. We move
I
on.
think they get it done at home.
Dolphins, Jets. Interesting game here because,
You already know my
like I
pick.
said, I thought the Dolphins were the worst team in the league, and they proved me wrong. And now Sam Darnold looking great. But then again, that was one game. It was against the Lions, Matt Patricia, blah, 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 blah. Who knows? But I do think the Jets have the better lineup than the Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Jets. And Eric is a Jets fan, so I assume he goes with the Jets as well.
Yeah, I go with the Jets, and not just because I'm a Jet fan. That defense has to be one of the best defenses, but they're underrated in my opinion. Their front seven is fantastic. They dominated last week without Marcus May. If Marcus May is back, that's going to be a huge addition to the secondary. Him and Jamal Adams. And if Jermaine Kearse just plays, that might help a little bit. But I love Quincy Newman in the slot. Isaiah Crowell showed up that he's actually not bad in fantasy and not bad in general. I think Sam Darnold throws 3 touchdowns against the Dolphins, one interception, and they win that game 28-6. I think it's going to be a domination by the Jets.
Doing scores, I can't keep track.
Yeah, don't do scores yet. Come on.
Okay.
Billy, who do you got?
So
You said you got
I
Jets as well?
Billy. I think Billy's gonna go next.
Jets.
Yeah, Nick, we're going down the
Wait,
order
what?
in the party, so that's kind of why I'm making you go last. But yeah, go ahead.
Scum.
I'm just going down the list. We don't have to.
who's Nick?
Scum.
All right, who do you got? Oh, Beatrix. My
Man,
mistakes.
Get with it.
My mistakes.
All right, I think I'm gonna take the Dolphins because
Whoa.
the Dolphins are they're a bad team, yes, but they are surprisingly better than they should be. And I think just because it's the goddamn Jets, you get everybody's hopes up, blowing out the Lions Monday Night Football Week 1,
Very
and
true.
you go into Miami and lose just because it's the Jets, and it's gonna be a reality check. But I think the Jets have a good season, but not this week.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Chargers against the Bills, and Josh Allen is starting. I'm going with the
Can we just skip
Chargers.
this one? Can we all
I'm
just
going
go
with the
this?
Chargers.
Well, we're all
If the
going
I had
Chargers
Chargers
lose
for
this
every
game,
reason.
if the
We know
Chargers
why.
lose this game, there's something very wrong with that defense. The Chargers have a
Oh,
fantastic
Chargers.
defense and a fantastic offense.
We're all choosing Chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just move past
I
that.
think
Alright.
if the Bills win more than 2 games this year, I'll be very surprised. I have them honestly winning 1 game, and it's probably a game against.
Very stupid decision to trade Tyrod Taylor, in my opinion. But whatever. They didn't like him. They didn't like him. Next up, we have. This will be a good game. We have Vikings against the Packers in
I love
Lambeau Field.
I love it.
Aaron Rodgers is
Lambeau.
questionable. I haven't heard anything yet if he's playing or not. He did not practice today. It is Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday could happen. We don't know what's going to happen
Can I
by the
just go
time
ahead and make-
this recording's over.
Can I go ahead and make
Well,
a
two
prediction?
things. Two things when you make your decision. Say whether you think Aaron Rodgers is going to play or not, and say who's going to win. I think Aaron Rodgers will play, but I think the Vikings will win.
The way I'm looking at it is Mike McCarthy, right after the game, said that Aaron Rodgers is. He didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. I think Aaron Rodgers plays. Devontae Adams suffered an ankle injury that most people don't know about. He missed practice today. If Devontae Adams doesn't play, that'll be an uptick in production of Randall Cobb and Geronimo Allison, which
Billy, relax.
Geronimo Allison seeing a number 1 corner from the Vikings, not going to end well. The run game is non-existent. Regardless if Rodgers plays
Especially
or not,
against the Vikings.
I have the Vikings over Green Bay this week.
Vikings?
Kirk Cousins is going to light it up.
All right.
Kirk Cousins,
Billy, who you
Cousins got a lot of.
I got $1 million
Really
man,
good
Kirk
this year.
Cousins.
The $1 million man. Too bad he's an $84 million man, but okay.
I'm also
And
gonna have to go with
Beatrix.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
I think
Wow.
I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna play, but I just think the Vikings defense is too good. Like every position is stacked. Their offense
I
is
think the
so
Vikings
good.
win
Kirk
the
Cousins is
NFC
a great
North this year.
receiver.
They're-
It's Dalvin Cook. I think they're Super Bowl bound, honestly, but we'll get to that in Super Bowl week, won't we?
Yes,
now?
we will. If we're all here still. Billy. I don't know. Could be dead. Who knows? I could be dead
One
too.
oh yeah, probably.
Beatrix could be in jail.
Again?
Next game, Browns Saints. Now, both the Saints offense looked really good, but their defense didn't, and the Browns just were. I don't know. I mean,
Browns.
technically the Browns
The
have a better
Browns.
record right now than the Saints because they haven't lost, but they haven't won either. But they're in New Orleans, and that offense is probably going to score way more than the Browns offense. So I'm going to go with the Saints.
I mean, I love Cleveland. I'm one of the people that think Cleveland finishes second in that division this season. A huge bounce back season for Cleveland Brown fans out there. I just think Drew Brees is everyone last year doubted him. 4,300 yards was quote unquote a bad season for Drew Brees when the average quarterback in the NFL averages 4,000 yards. So I don't know what you're talking about. People who have said that. Michael Thomas was practiced today with a illness. He should be playing. If he doesn't play for some reason, which I don't think he's gonna miss. That game's a little bit closer than it should be, but I think Brees and Thomas connect more than one in the end zone, and Tyrod Taylor
my God,
to
pick.
throw better than 40%. So I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Thank you. Billy, who do you got?
I think I'm gonna surprise everybody.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
still gonna pick Saints.
Okay. Beatrix, are you going to scream it?
This is for you. I'm going Browns, baby. I think they
Alrighty.
really click on offense. I think they push the Saints defense, who really just last week showed that they're not that good. They had a good year, just like the Giants 2 years ago. I think it was a fluke year.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll
see.
Just exposed. Just connecting.
Cleveland.
Alrighty. Moving on, we got the Lions versus the Niners. Now, Jimmy Garoppolo may have lost, but you know what? He's still 7-1 as a starter. And the way the Lions played last week, I don't trust it. I'm going with the Niners.
It's Eric's turn, so I can't talk.
I mean,
Just so no one interrupts each other, you know?
No, I know.
It's
I
going
just
to
keep
be
fucking
a
forgetting.
high-scoring affair. Jimmy Garoppolo and Matthew Stafford are going to throw for a lot. It depends if Marquise Goodwin is playing. He went back in the game.
That's very true.
I'm assuming
Big if
he's
true.
going to play. For the Lions, I think Kenny Galladay has a big day. So I'm still going to go with the Niners, despite the Lions probably putting up a high amount of points. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair, probably up in the 30s for each team. Defense is non-existent.
It's in San Francisco, by the way, if that changes outcomes. Billy, who do you got?
No,
You know, I'm gonna say
I think
I'm gonna be bold
Jimmy
here.
G's.
I think Kenny Galladay gets injured.
Oh.
I think he's gonna hurt his ankle.
gets injured. Wow.
And I think
So,
it's
who are you going with? That doesn't answer the question.
Galladay support.
I'd say the 49ers
Okay.
win 49.
Score 49 points. 49-0. All right.
I thought that very much.
And Sir Beatrix. Alrighty, I guess he's not picking anyone. Oh, you don't know?
He
Okay.
doesn't know.
And no, we're not coming back. You're picking right now. You have 5 seconds. 5.
I'm gonna have to go with the Niners.
4. Okay. Going
No.
with the Niners. Now you change your mind?
Do I go with the Niners?
All Niners.
No, I missed the field goal and I'm pissed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Niners. I think Jimmy G has a bounce back week. If Marquise Goodwin doesn't play, it's different, but I think they still win.
Next up, we got another
I think they have a better
divisional
defense.
matchup. Cardinals-Rams. And without hesitation, I'll go with the
Rams by a
Rams
million.
because they're the best team in the league. By far.
No, I disagree.
Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Eric, who do you got?
Oh, Rams is not even close. That Cardinals offense. The Cardinals are gonna be the bottom 3 in the league, next to the Bills this season. So I'm gonna have to go with the Rams. It's not even-
Sir Gloop?
I'd say I'm gonna have to go with the RAMS.
Okay, that's one way to say it.
Yeah.
Sir Beatrix?
Yeah, I obviously picked the Rams, but I do think the Vikings have a more complete team than the Rams. But I don't think they're the best team. I think the Patriots are the best team because they do their job.
That'll be one great
And Tom Brady
NFC
well.
Championship game that's bound to happen.
That would be very
Next
good.
game up, we have my opinion, the game of the week, potentially could be the game of the year. It's the rematch of the AFC Championship game, the Patriots against the Jaguars. And we'll let Sir Beatrix speak first because he is a Patriots fan.
All right, this is not biased at all. The fucking Jaguars suck. Blake Bortles is the worst quarterback to ever play. Tom Brady's gonna throw over 6,000 yards in one game.
I love the non-biased
Honestly,
answer.
cut that out. I think the Patriots win. I think everyone thinks the Jaguars are gonna win because they think they should have won in the AFC Championship. But you don't beat the King, Tom Brady, even if they are in Jacksonville.
They are in
Blake Bortles
Jacksonville,
just
yes.
can't get it done.
All right. I am.
With no Leonard Fournette either, I don't know.
I'm
If
gonna.
he plays, I don't think he'll be 100%.
I might side with the Patriots as well here. They almost lost to the Giants, and the Giants we all know are pretty bad. As much of a Giants fan I am, like they're not.
Because of their offense.
They're acting like they're in win now mode, but if you put them up in a playoff game against a team like the Vikings, or you put them up against a team like the Rams, they're not winning. They're not winning. So I'm gonna go.
Not necessarily. I mean, Saquon Barkley's a huge game changer for that entire team.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
Warm
like
up,
their
warm up.
offensive line is still crap. Their defense isn't fully ready because they're just like after last season, you just don't know anymore with the Giants. But we're not talking about the Giants right now. We're going with the Patriots Jaguars, and I'm going with the Patriots. Who do you got, Eric?
I'm gonna go against the green here. Actually, here's the circumstance. If Leonard Fournette plays,
No circumstances. No.
If he,
Yeah, no circumstances. You're picking right now, Patriots Jaguars. I don't give a fuck.
So I'm leaning towards Fournette probably not playing or not being 100%.
Hamstring injuries always linger, man.
I mean, this is a tough one for me. I think it's gonna be a very low-scoring affair. Because as Beatrix said, the Jaguar offense is
Especially with
their
an
defense
improved
makes up for
Patriots
it.
defense.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I have to go.
Especially
Patriots
defensive
here
line.
over Jacksonville. If Fournette's limited, or
You
doesn't
going New
play.
England?
If he does play, I think it's gonna go New England.
And Billy,
I got
who you
one
got?
word to say for you. You Gronk.
What's that?
Okay.
I guess that means he's picking Patriots.
You can't guard Gronkowski, my man.
Yep. No, you cannot. All right. Next up, we got Raiders.
He would have
and
torched
Broncos.
the Jaguars. Wait, we're not done. He would have torched the Jaguars in the AFC Championship, which he started to, if he didn't get hurt.
Okay. We got Raiders. We got Broncos. Raiders are probably bottom 10 team now. With the, I mean, you know, Jared Cook played pretty good, but I mean, they got some good linebackers out in Denver, so I don't think shit's gonna happen.
think
So
those
I'm
will
gonna
beat
go
the
with
Jaguars.
Denver. They're in Denver too. It's always tough to play in Denver with the mile high and the you can't breathe as easily up there or some shit they say. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
There's thin. I'm actually I want to pick the Raiders this week, but I feel like I'm just going to waste a pick. I think the Broncos destroy them like the Rams destroyed them a couple nights ago.
Alrighty.
Case Keenum, Emmanuel Sanders, Marius Thomas, Royce Freeman gets involved. High scoring affair, Broncos. Not
Billy, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Going with the Broncos. All right.
I think
Yes.
Sanders has the best.
Sanders has another day. All right. Sir Beatrix.
I think I'm gonna go with the Raiders, and I'm probably buying a 4-for-4 this week, picking up what others pick. But I think John Gruden gets it done. I think, although Case Keenum maybe threw like 2 touchdown passes last week, 3 touchdown passes, he also threw 3 picks.
Mhm.
And their defense isn't as good as they used to be. I don't know.
Next up, Sunday Night Football. We have the Cowboys against the Giants in Dallas. Now, even though you play in Dallas, you still wear home uniforms when you're the away team, so technically it's still a second home to you. So I don't really give a shit about the home field advantage bullshit.
No,
And also, I feel like the Giants have a better roster than the
all about
Cowboys
the
this year, at
noise.
least. Also, yeah, like I just said, Giants better roster than the Cowboys, in my opinion. If
Yeah,
Cody Latimer doesn't drop that punt late in the game and gives Eli a chance, maybe, just maybe, Eli beats the Jaguars, but we'll never know. We'll never know. So I'm going with the Giants.
Just calls for a fair catch and catches that ball. I think the Giants upset the Jaguars and win that game.
Well, I think he did, but he muffed it because he's an idiot.
I'm just saying, if he would have caught it, I think that the Giants would have won that game. But I'm also going to pick the Giants in this one. The Dallas Cowboys O-line is terrible. They have no playmakers and wide receiver on offense. You can't hand the ball to Ezekiel Elliott 35 times, 40 times a game. Giants
Yes,
going to
you
stack
can.
the box. It's going to be it's going to be a lopsided game, I believe, up there as well.
All right, Circle Loop, who do you got?
Battle of the running backs. But I think the Giants' defense is a little bit better than the Cowboys. They're both kind of bad, but I'm gonna say the Giants. Barely.
I agree. I think it is going to be a battle of the running backs. I think both of them are going to have really good games. And not because I have both of them in fantasy. But just thinking about it, like, they're going to pound the rock a lot, both those guys. Because Zeke's going to be like, well, I'm the better top 5 pick. And then Saquon's going to be like, no, I'm the better top 5 pick. And they're just going to pound it. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see. Sir Beatrix, who do you got?
I agree with Billy. I think both defenses aren't the best, but I think the Cowboys is worse. So And the Giants just have more playmakers like Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham. The Cowboys probably won't. So Odell Beckham will probably make a big play. And I got the Giants winning.
Alrighty. And last but not least, Monday Night Football. Seahawks, Bears. And going into this game 2 weeks ago, you're probably thinking Seahawks. But now with the addition to Khalil Mack on the Bears, that changes everything against that terrible O-line in Seattle.
Oh,
and when Aaron Donald played Seattle last year, he absolutely destroyed them. And Khalil Mack is just as good, if not better. I'm going with Chicago. It's in Chicago, too. So.
All right, no one's going, so I'm going to go. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think Khalil Mack's going to break the game. And he's just going to go off, and the line's not going to be able to block him. I think Al Robinson's going to score 3 touchdowns, maybe 180 yards.
Whoa.
And
bold. Alrighty.
And yeah, I got the Bears.
Eric, who do you got?
It's Bears and who again? I'm sorry.
Bears play Seahawks on Monday Night Football.
I mean, I think this is going to be a very lopsided game. I think both teams are very terrible. I have the Seahawks bottom 5 of the league this year. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go to Oakland. I think Derek Carr's a bounce back game. Jordy Nelson is a big game.
Oakland.
Wait, what?
Start over.
Really?
No, whoops, not Oakland.
Bears,
Chicago.
Seahawks, buddy.
Whoops, Chicago. I'm gonna go with Chicago. I think Allen Robinson he won this game. Sorry about that.
No, I get why you're
Jordan
thinking
Howard.
Because you're thinking Khalil Mack, and you're thinking Raiders, so you're thinking Oakland.
Yeah, I'm thinking Khalil Mack. I have the Seahawks, the Raiders, the Bills, and the Cardinals, bottom 4 teams this year. So.
And last but not least,
Seahawks?
Sir Beatrix.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
I
he said
didn't get
Seahawks
it.
bottom
I told
4.
you already. I went already because nobody else was going.
You did. You
I
did,
didn't
Sir
go.
Gloop. Sir Gloop. My bad. Last but not least.
I think this game's a lot closer than people think. I'm still going to go with the Bears, but I think the Seahawks are going to put in an effort. I think it's going to be a good game.
All right.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. You guys want to
Yeah,
do scores?
I'm
That's
gonna-
right. We were going to talk about
I'm gonna
scores.
take over. Ben, I'm gonna take over.
Can we do?
You're going to take over? All right, Bill, you take over.
I'm going to take over because I have a lot of the shit set up. All right.
Okay.
For the first game, we're going to do Colts, Redskins. Ben, you're up first.
Culture. Why are we doing that one first? Okay, I'm going to say
Because of this.
the final score Colts Redskins will be 32-18 Redskins. Lock that in. Bang bang.
All right.
I got
Beatrix.
35.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm at
Alright, go ahead.
No, go ahead. All good.
You want me to go?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 24-17 Redskins.
All right. Eric, your turn.
35-14 Redskins.
Well, that's really close to my score, bud. You better watch out. How many? Are we doing all of these, or are we doing just like a
Billy.
couple games?
I
Your turn.
did 31-21 Redskins.
Okay. But wait, are we doing all the games, or are we just doing a couple of them?
I did
I
all.
don't know. I want to do all of them.
Okay, fine. We can do all of them. I don't care. All right, next.
You think it's
Alright,
gonna take
Ben.
too long?
No, I don't
Ben,
give a shit.
Chiefs, Steelers.
Chiefs, Steelers. Ooh. I'm gonna say 45-42 Steelers.
Oh.
Because I mean, I went with the
Beatrix?
Steelers, so I got to go with the Steelers.
35-31 Steelers.
35. What, Nick? I'm sorry.
31.
All right. And Eric.
I've got 35-33. Steelers. Bye
Steelers.
again.
Wait, you guys all went Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I went 35-14 Chiefs.
Whoa.
Wow.
Interesting approach.
Imagine we pick a score and have like the wrong team winning than what we predicted before.
Dude, do you remember last year when I sent you guys the Snapchat? Remember when I sent you the Snapchat, the Steelers-Titans game? And I wrote, like, 2 hours before the game, I'm predicting the final score, 40-17.
Yeah.
And it was 40-17. I cannot believe that.
Crazy.
I should have done the lotto that.
Dolphins, Jets.
Dolphins, Jets? I'm going to say 23-16 Jets. I chose Jets, right? Yeah, I did choose Jets.
Yeah.
23-16.
All right, Beatrix.
Or whatever I said.
17-3.
17-3. And you went with the Dolphins. You went with the Dolphins in the
Yeah.
pick, so.
Sam Darnold's gonna have a terrible game. He's gonna get shell shocked.
Sir Eric.
24-7.
Why does everyone keep saying sir?
24-7 Jets.
I don't know. Like, we're trying to be polite here. Like, can't be polite.
I said 28-10 Jets.
28-10. Okay. All right. What we got next here? What we got next?
Eagles Buccaneers.
Eagles Bucks. What did I pick? Eagles, right? Did
Yeah.
I pick Eagles? I did pick Eagles. So I'm gonna go low scoring. I'm gonna go 20 to 12. They're gonna limit Ryan Fitzpatrick to 4 field goals. 2012 Eagles.
So you.
Eagles win.
All right.
Yeah.
Beatrix.
34-10. Eagles. There's a
Wow.
ball down there.
All right, and bitch boy Eric. You want to pick something?
Wow.
Oof.
Eagles. I've got it. 31-25. Eagles. I went with the Eagles here.
31-25, right?
How could you not go Eagles here?
Billy's the only one who picked Bucks. Let's see what he picks. With this
All
one.
right, 42-28 Bucks.
42. You think Fitzpatrick's gonna put up another 40 bomb?
I think Fitzpatrick is gonna
Make
show some
history
Fitz
right
magic.
now?
I think he's
I
gonna
hope
show
he
some
does,
Fitz magic.
but I just don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't either.
All right, Ben, Browns Saints.
Browns Saints. I'm gonna say this game is not even close. I am gonna go with 38-25. Is it even possible to get 25? Hold on. Is it even possible to get 25 in football? Because then I might not go 25.
You said it.
24. 38-24.
And Saints, obviously, right?
Yes.
All right, Beatrix.
Now, Nick, you went with Cleveland here, so.
Yeah, I know. 17-14 in overtime. They go back to
Whoa.
overtime, but they get it done this week.
Whoa. All right.
Bold prediction.
All right. Eric. Oh, I said it.
I'm gonna go. Jesus, I'm gonna go 35-0 Saints.
Whoa.
Wow.
Blowout. I like it.
All
right.
I just think Tyrod Taylor just not gonna have a starting job after this week. Bring in Baker
I
Mayfield.
wrote. I gave it a closer game than people think. I wrote 21-17 Saints.
Mm-hmm.
It
All
was a
right,
blowout.
next game. Chargers Bills.
Chargers, Bills. Oh,
Remember,
God.
Joey Bosa just got.
I don't care. Joey Bosa's not there. That defense is still top tier. I'm going, I'm going to say 35-10. I say, yeah, Josh Allen throws 1 touchdown. Late in the game, garbage time.
Beatrix.
Yeah, that was gonna be my score too.
21-3.
I'm guessing Chargers.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
I think everyone picked
Yeah,
Chargers.
35-7 for me. Josh Allen either throws a touchdown or LaShawn McCoy runs it in.
I got 28-10 Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one. Vikings Packers.
27-17 Vikings.
27-17
Yes.
Vikings.
Well,
I think the defense gets a pick 6.
Plays or not, but
I think the defense gets a pick 6. And
Beatrix.
28-21 Vikings.
20,
we all picked
No,
Vikings.
14, not 21.
28, 14
14. I didn't lock it in yet.
Vikings. All right, Eric.
23-17
Oh, wow, Nick.
Vikings.
Nick, me and you picked the same score.
Right?
Oh my God!
Yeah, I picked 28-14 too. All right, next
It's,
one. Panthers,
that
Falcons.
Packers score depends.
Panthers,
What was it?
Falcons. I'm gonna say 26 to
Panthers,
20.
Falcons.
That was gonna be my score too, but fuck you.
Fuck you. How
Keep the
about
same
that?
Score. Ben, Panthers or Falcons?
Falcons.
Uh,
Falcons.
I went with the Panthers in this one.
Beatrix.
Do you say Beatrix?
What game?
Beatrix. Panthers, Falcons.
17-7 Falcons.
Alrighty.
And
I've got it 21-10 Panthers.
Listen to him typing away. Love
Alright.
it.
I went 17-10 Panthers.
Tapping away.
All right, Texans, Titans.
Texans, Titans. Who did I pick? Texans? Then I'm gonna say 35-3. Texas defense absolutely blows out the Titans. JJ Watt gets a pick 6. And the Texans roll.
All right, Nick. I'm sorry, Beatrix. Nick's not even in this.
Who?
14-0.
Whoa.
Blow it. Shutout.
Low scoring shutout.
Texans.
Oh yeah, that's important.
And Billy, you want to play Rocket League?
28-7 Texans.
28-7.
Yeah.
Mariota,
Yeah, I'll come to Rocket League after.
tough sledding.
Just as soon as I finish recording.
All right, well, I got Texans. I went 28-13.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Oh.
All right, next one. Cardinals, Rams.
Cardinals, Rams? I'm gonna go 35-10 Rams. Another high score. These
All right.
games are very high score.
Beatrix.
42-17. David Johnson's gonna score 2 touchdowns.
Wait, you got Cardinals?
No, Rams.
I think everyone picked the
Alright,
Rams
let's-
here.
Yeah.
All right,
David Johnson's
and
gonna score 2 times.
the mighty Equin.
35-6.
Whoa. 35-6.
Cardinals offense is absolutely atrocious. And
Not
they're
It was
on
one
offense,
game.
they'll
I
not
mean,
be able
you
to
really
hit
don't.
front
You really
seven.
never know. Maybe this week they're like, you know what? Let's put David Johnson in the field more, because they were just giving the
They
ball
gave
to
him
some
the-
random fucks.
He had 9 carries.
We got 5 more games.
Okay.
Lions and 49ers.
27-24 Niners. Close one.
27-24.
Jimmy Garoppolo brings them into field goal range, and they went out game winning field goal.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had the same score, Billy.
Beatrix. All right, you have the same score. Beatrix.
What game?
Lions, 49ers.
I forgot who I had winning. Oh, the Niners.
You chose the Niners. We all chose the Niners.
Um, 17-10.
17-10.
17-10. Oh, Nick, we picked the same one.
Let's go.
Wait, what do we
Everything
get if
sounds
we
like
get
the
these
same one?
scores right?
If you got one of them right, you
2
get
for
a fucking
fours.
dollar.
2-4.
And
So
we picked
if
the same one as
someone gets a perfect score right and they get the highest score, they get 2 4-4s. I like this.
Not one.
why not?
Bragging rights
We're
for a
not gonna
day.
get-
I don't
We're not
know.
gonna get all these right. Nick, we're not gonna get all these right.
I don't think it's very difficult to get a perfect score. Very difficult.
Isn't
Alright.
never gonna happen?
This is becoming the length of a podcast. And I like it.
Just do a podcast.
Raiders, Broncos.
Raiders Broncos. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 17-12. 17-12.
Broncos, right? or Raiders?
Yes, Broncos. The only one who picked Raiders is Nick.
All right, Beatrix.
Wait, what game?
Raiders,
Raiders,
Broncos.
Broncos.
I picked who? The Raiders?
Yes.
21-14.
Look at him typing away.
And-
Listen to this man.
Inferno.
Who? I think you mean
Inferno?
Eric?
Old game tag. I know, I forgot Eric's old game tag.
I'm gonna
Inferno
go with 27-7 Broncos. I think Case Keenum balls out this week.
All right. Next one, Patriots, Jaguars.
Ooh.
I'll give you my
Patriots,
score.
Jaguars.
17-14.
17.
Eric, you're gonna have to
Okay,
wait, 'cause
I mean, let me go
I'm not
first.
sure.
28-7.
You're gonna have
28.
to wait
Okay.
too, 'cause I'm taking that.
I'm gonna go 31-28. Patriots.
Can y'all get in Rock League?
I'm not in yet. No. I'm
All
still
right,
recording.
Beatrix.
28-7.
And you wanted the Jaguar, right, Beatrix?
Yeah,
Kidding.
like
And Eric,
Who's Derek?
17-14. All right, last two. The G-Men versus the Cowboys.
21-7 Giants.
I agree with Ben.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go 24-7
So you-
Giants.
So you say the same thing, Nick?
21-7. And Eric won 24-7. Oh, what's this?
I went.
I just got an update. Falcons coach Dan Quinn said running back Devonta Freeman is not practicing today. Quinn said he's sore, though structurally sounded like Freeman was okay.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, but. Right.
I don't know why I got
Final
that just
game.
now.
Seahawks versus the Bears.
Wait, hold on. Billy, what'd you pick for the Giants Cowboys?
21-14 Jones.
Okay, Seahawks Bears. Russell Wilson's really good at keeping himself in a game, but it's going to be low scoring because Trubisky sucks. So I'm going to go with 14-10. Bears.
I'm also gonna go with that score.
All right, Beatrix.
21-16. Bears.
And Eric, you said 14-10?
Mm-hmm.
I went 28-10 Bears.
Alrighty. Oh, wait.
There you have it.
I forgot to do this last week. No, hold on. I forgot to do this last week. So I kind of want to do it this week because I'm an idiot. I said in the video that I was going to do MVP predictions, offensive player of the year stuff, and I fucked up and I didn't. So, being that you guys are here, let's just do it as well, right? So,
No.
just quickly,
Can we do bold
quickly.
predictions as well?
No,
Yeah.
no.
No,
Yeah.
Next
no.
week. Next week. All right, fine.
Okay.
No, this is a podcast now.
This is the podcast.
So,
All right, we'll do
We'll,
MVP.
we'll do bold predictions first. Wait, is it for the week or is it for the season?
Oh, I was picked. Fuck me. Yeah,
What are we doing?
Season.
And Sam Darnold.
I don't know. I thought you meant this season.
I'm quitting this game.
I don't know. It was Eric's
They
idea
never
for
made
bold
it up.
predictions. I know it was Eric's idea for the bold predictions. I don't know.
Let's just do MVP.
Okay, fine. So, MVP, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. Who you guys got?
I got Tom Brady because he somehow always wins.
Really?
I don't think he goes back to back.
I
Actually,
want
no,
to
that's his name. I think
say
it's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. That's if he plays.
Actually, no, I changed it to. No, I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm thinking
Um,
about it now.
My MVP for the season, in my opinion, if the Saints keep up with what they're doing, I think I might go Drew Brees.
All
Dude,
right.
I was literally gonna say that.
I'm gonna
Joey
actually go
Diaz.
with Michael Thomas, MVP, most valuable.
Michael
going with
Thomas for MVP. That's bold.
I'm going with
he's
him.
the
Hey,
we
most
didn't start the
valuable
bold
player on that
predictions
Saints
yet.
team. That's
Well,
not
that might
my
be his
pick.
bold
That's my
prediction.
pick.
Oh, it's not a bold prediction. Oh, okay.
Bold predictions for the week.
Oh, you want to do for the week? Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
That's a player MVP now. For each.
Well, there's offensive player of the year and defensive player. But usually, offensive player of the year also wins MVP. So that we can kind of ignore. Defensive player of the year, though,
Two of them.
I'm going with Khalil Mack.
That's not
repeating,
true.
'cause after the first game,
It's not true at all, dude. Tom Brady just won MVP and Todd Gurley won off.
yeah, but then the year before and the year before that, it was Matt Ryan winning offensive player of the year and MVP, and Cam Newton winning offensive player of the year and MVP.
Alright, well maybe it's different now.
Alright, doesn't matter. Beatrix, defensive player of the year. I'm going with J.J. Watt. I think this is his bounce back season.
Defensive player of the year.
I went with Khalil Mack. After week 1, he's unstoppable.
I'm gonna have to go back with Khalil Mack as well. I think he's gonna be the best player in the league. Him or Aaron Donald, one or the other.
Yeah, I honestly can. It's Khalil Mack, dude. He's gonna be crazy. As long as he doesn't get hurt.
And do you guys want to do rookies of
I
the
don't
year?
think that
Because
man can get hurt.
offensive rookie of the
Wait,
year,
I wanna go see what offensive player of the
kinda.
year.
Oh, offensive player of the year.
Kamara wins it.
Kamara. Okay, offensive player of the year.
I was gonna say the
I
same
think the
thing.
Saints win 15 straight right now.
Really?
Even
That
though
is
I have
You
bold.
just said-
The Browns losing to them. Well, last year they started 0-2, and then they fucking won the division out. So
They did.
Alright,
They won 8 straight.
I can see the same thing happening.
offensive player of the year. Nick? And I know you nicked him in your
Offensive player of the year, I'm gonna go with Andrew Luck. No, wait, that's comeback player of the year. Fuck. Offensive player of the year, I am going with. I'm gonna stick with Drew Brees. Fuck it. Drew Brees wins offensive player of the year and
Offensive
MVP.
player of the year. I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill.
That's
That's a big
actually pretty bold. I like that.
I think Tyreek Hill has balls out this year. Offensive player of the year. That's very bold, but I have faith in Tyreek. I think he's gonna be very
I
good.
think
this
Michael
year.
Thomas winning MVP is bolder
That's very
than
bold.
that.
All right, well, you know, if
What are we
you
doing
know
next?
what?
Rookies of the year?
I'll
No,
change
I already
that
wrote
to
Tyreek Hill
Drew
down.
Brees.
It's staying. I already said Tyreek Hill.
Alright.
Rookies of the year now?
Well, no, for,
Because, kind of liking
I'm
Saquon
Oh, rookie?
if it's either Saquon or Sam Darnold, one or the other.
for
I'm
offensive
going
rookie of the year.
Saquon, so. Ben, you going Saquon?
Yeah, son. Of course I am. And I gotta
Oh,
get his
yeah,
jersey.
as well.
Because I haven't gotten his jersey yet, because I'm cheap. I don't feel like getting jerseys.
Nick?
Man, I'll get you a Saquon.
Uh,
Jersey for $30.
No, I don't want $30
I'm
I'm just trying to
Saquon.
think of
Saquon
other
too?
offensive rookies. Yeah, Saquon.
You got Calvin Ridley, you got Sam Darnold,
Nah.
you got... Okay. Defensive rookies of the year. Or rookie.
Denzel Ward, hands down.
I'm going to go with either Denzel Ward or Bradley
I'm gonna go
Chubb.
with
Being that Denzel Ward had a really good first game, I'm probably going to go Denzel Ward as well.
Nick, are you going to this too?
No, I'm thinking.
Think harder, man.
I can't think of any any players. Defensive rookies.
Denzel Ward,
Derwin
Bradley
James.
Chubb, Derwin
Derwin
James.
It's a good pick.
I
He
like
had a
that
hell
pick
of a
too.
first week too.
He did.
And, alright, what's the next?
That's it.
Kicker
Oh, comeback
of the
player.
year.
The comeback player of the year. That's another one. And I'm going with Andrew Luck.
David Johnson.
I'm going with J.J. Watt.
Just think of players that were out all last season.
Alright, Ben, you going with Luck?
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson.
Who's
All
going
right.
with David Johnson?
I think we covered everything. Are we good?
Bold prediction.
Oh my god, you did enough bold predictions. We do that next week.
Yeah, we did a
No,
we did a
I'm
lot.
like a bold prediction. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Kenny
We'll just
Galladay's not
we'll
been
hear
good.
Eric's bold prediction. We'll hear Eric Bolt's prediction.
It's just
and
gonna be
that's
Kenny Galladay. We all know it.
Yeah,
Let's
we
hear
all
it.
know.
What's your
The
bold
viewers
prediction?
don't know it, but we know it.
My bold prediction is that Kenny Galladay, 10 catches, 140 yards, and a touchdown against
I'm not writing that down.
whoever the fuck they're playing, 49ers. That's my bold prediction. 10 catches,
Alrighty.
140. Yeah, Sherman's buns.
That's if he guards Sherman. I don't know. They might. Who
Did you
knows?
guys get in Rocket League already?
Alright, yeah. Let me.
I'm
Who
in
wants to
Rocket
end the video? Who wants to do the outro?
Wait,
guys,
wait,
see you
wait. I
guys.
want to do a bold prediction.
Okay, fine. Do a bold prediction. God damn it. No? Maybe not?
I'm thinking.
Not so bold?
I'm
Alright.
thinking.
Oh, come
My
on. You
bold
gotta have it in your
prediction-
head.
My ball prediction: Royce Freeman rushes for 200 yards.
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Royce Freeman
We're on
rushes
your
for
fantasy
200.
team.
Well, my bold
200.
prediction, like I already said earlier, J.J. Watt gets a pick 6 against the Tennessee Titans. That's my bold prediction.
Like I said, it was bold.
Alright, I have one.
Let's hear it.
John Ross scores 240 plus yard touchdowns.
Whoa.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that.
Alrighty. Who wants to,
I like
who wants
that.
to do the outro?
All right, guys. See you later.
I was about to do something that would get us copyrighted. I'm not gonna do it.
No, that doesn't get us copyrighted.
No,
Alright, I guess I'll
say
do
that
it.
a million times.
I guess I'll do it. So, guys, as you hear all the paper crumbling, and as you hear this hour long, is it? How long is this? How long was this recording? This was an hour and 1. Wow, 61-minute long video of us talking about the
Are you
week
gonna
2
watch
season.
the whole thing?
I gotta edit it, so kinda, yeah. See you guys later.